The sound that tore through the room wasn't loud, but split her world in half. A single click, the lock screen of his phone flashing on after he thought she'd left. Mara froze in the hallway, heart lurching. On the bright screen, "Don't worry, baby." She bought the lie. A text from his lawyer. His lawyer, the same man he insisted was just a recommendation from a coworker. Her stomach twisted so violently she grabbed the doorframe to stay upright. Betrayal was supposed to feel hot, burning, furious. But this was cold, a glacier cracking through her chest. She didn't storm in. She didn't scream. She didn't confront him. Not yet. Instead, she inhaled deep, steady, and let her face smooth into calm neutrality before stepping inside. "Everything okay?" she asked, voice steady in a way she didn't understand. Evan looked up, startled. "Yeah, of course. Just going over some numbers." "Numbers? Assets? Lies? I trust you," she whispered, and the words tasted like dust in her mouth. His shoulders relaxed. "Good. Let's keep things peaceful. Peaceful, right?" She nodded, pretending her world hadn't just tilted. The weeks that followed felt like wading through murky water, thick, cold, suffocating. Evan played the role of the stressed but honest husband. He talked about being fair, splitting things equally, and starting fresh. And Mara played her part too. Quiet, cooperative, believing. But inside, she was memorizing every detail, every discrepancy, every slip in his rehearsed stories. She replayed the text message every night, the words slicing deeper. She bought the lie. He thought she was naive, too heartbroken to notice the manipulation hiding behind his soft tone. He didn't know heartbreak sharpened her vision instead of blinding it. She didn't hire a lawyer of her own. That was what he expected. Instead, she went directly to his, the one he was secretly coordinating with behind her back. She walked into the office unannounced, wearing the heartbreak he assumed made her weak. The lawyer startled when he saw her. "Mara, I wasn't expecting—" "No," she replied softly. "You weren't." He swallowed. Then she placed her phone on his desk and played the voicemail she'd recorded. His call with Evan, laughing about hiding the car under my cousin's name and the offshore account she'll never find. His face drained of color. "You're going to help me," she said quietly, "or you're going to lose your license." It wasn't rage in her voice. It was something far scarier, resolve. And the man caved. Not because she threatened him, but because he saw something Evan didn't. She wasn't helpless. She was calculating. The day of the final hearing, Evan sat across from her, smug and rehearsed. He expected tears, maybe a trembling voice, definitely defeat. He began listing the few remaining marital assets, careful to omit the car, the vacation home, and the secret funds he thought were buried. Mara waited until he finished. Then she stood. "Your Honor," she said, holding out her folder. "I have supplemental evidence." Evan's head snapped toward her, confusion flickering into panic as the judge opened the documents. The bank statements, the hidden deeds, the recorded calls, the paper trail of deceit he thought was invisible. "Mr. Hale," the judge said slowly, "you have committed perjury." The room tilted around Evan. "And Mara, I can explain." "No," she said softly, finally letting the crack in her voice show. "You explained enough." "What did you do?" he hissed. "I believed you," she whispered. "Just like you wanted." He flinched. The judge ordered full asset transfer in Mara's favor. House, luxury car, accounts, everything Evan had tried to hide. His lawyer wouldn't meet his eyes. When the gavel fell, it sounded like thunder. Outside the courthouse, the sun seemed too bright for the ruins of their marriage. Evan stumbled after her. "Mara, please. I made a mistake. I panicked. I didn't mean—" "You didn't mean to betray me," she whispered, turning to look at him for the first time without fear, confusion, or longing. "Or you didn't mean to get caught." He opened his mouth. Nothing came out. "I loved you," she said, voice cracking. "And you used that love as a weapon. You thought I'd be too broken to see the truth." He took a desperate step toward her. "We can fix this. Start over." A sad, exhausted smile touched her lips. "You lied about everything," she whispered. "Even the kind of man you were." She walked away. He didn't follow. He couldn't. He had nothing left to stand on, financially or morally. Mara slipped into the driver's seat of the car he'd hidden. The leather was warm. The engine purred. For the first time in years, she felt steady, safe, certain. Evan had underestimated her, and she had finally stopped underestimating herself.